minutes is the person who's chairing the meeting.
Right. So,
I don't have a piece of paper.
and your hands are kind of full.
What's that?
Careful, there's a desk there.
Yeah, that's twice now.
Keep head away from.
Or kneecap.
I'm feeling better.
Certainly, today was.
Oh, Sean.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Good.
There goes my porta
That's
potty.
you.
Yeah.
I'm good. Busy, but good.
You have to take a break from, well,
Health and rehab?
yeah.
Yeah, I just flew down here and I'll fly back.
You meeting with Marcel afterwards?
I'm gonna have to cancel because my boss is up there.
Oh, okay, I'll let him know then. He's currently meeting my porta potty that just went by for the cemetery.
Gotcha.
Placing that in this, well, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
where else are you gonna put it?
If he's not here, you can tell him.
I can tell him,
Yes,
absolutely.
please.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try to come on Monday.
He doesn't normally work Mondays, so I'll have him touch base with you, because I don't
Yes,
know what his,
please.
yeah, I don't know what his schedule is,
All
so.
right.
I know he has a meeting on Tuesday. We're busy all afternoon, so. But yeah, I'll have him call you.
Okay.
Maybe, well, I'm gonna ask anyway. Any interesting update from E.H. Danson?
Wade just texted, sorry, this isn't E.H. Danson. He said he's not gonna get in on the meeting. He's still testifying,
All right,
so.
no?
No, because it's been a busy week. I haven't been able to call.
Does this belong to any of you? I think it's Wade's. That's just my note.
Yeah.
It was found a while ago.
Oh, is that the same one you haven't found a home for yet?
I forgot to ask everybody Monday.
Yeah,
I think it's Wade's.
What's the name for this type of folder?
Accordion folder?
Accordion folder. All right, I'll ask him.
I'm thinking it's his because it was left on the bookcase. He usually sits on that end. I remembered it at 9:00 that night.
when you're supposed to be forgetting everything. It's 12:01. Are we online yet?
We are indeed.
All right. So who's taking notes?
I can, since I'm here.
All right, well then, let's officially convene at 12:01. Will, you said we are online and
Mhm.
broadcasting? All right.
Mr. Chairman, if I could have the board's a moment of their time, I just have a couple of updates I think you should be aware of.
Sure.
I reached out to the Waterford School, May 27th is our date for your investment conversation.
Okay, I thought we were gonna do that in conjunction with an actual meeting, but you wanna do it
Yeah,
separately and
separately.
cleanly.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yep.
May 27th.
Yep, so that has been confirmed. I also had a very interesting phone call from Barry out of McCormick Whitco Memorials. He is in possession of our stones.
No kidding.
No
All
kidding.
right.
Yeah.
A family descendant, there's one left. She lives in Florida. She has contacted his company to restore stones around New England with that family name on it. So the stones are currently in South Reigate. When they're
Wow.
fixed, they will be returned.
That's good news.
Yep, with new cradles and everything. So the newspaper article worked.
Certainly would have been nice if they contacted you.
I guess they
Somebody.
tried and he never followed up.
What's the
so.
family name, out of curiosity?
Benson.
Benson?
Benton, yep, Benton.
Okay.
Yep, so,
I thought it had to be somebody if they put plywood over them.
yeah, so I will have Heather make a Facebook post and
Yeah,
I'll
that would
contact
speak
Paul
to-
Hayes and,
Not a stone snatching.
right,
What was the date of that meeting?
May 27th. It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
Are we gonna try to do 6 or 7?
I did 6, but if you wanna do 7, we can do 7.
6 works.
I'll make 6 work. And I presume the notices, the warning will go out immediately or close
It's
to?
not necessarily like a hearing or anything, it's just the informational gathering, so yeah, we can put a note in the Caledonia, put it on Facebook.
Yeah, I want to make sure we have maximum participation of our community. This will be a hopefully lifetime effect to the good.
Okay, ready to move on?
Yep, that was all I had. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Deb. All right, the single lone agenda item, the road crew position advertisement in the Caledonia Record and elsewhere. Facebook and or town. We don't advertise on the town site, do we, Deb? No, of course not. Yep. All right, so let's kick this off. I'll accept a motion to place an advertisement for the open road crew position in the newspaper.
So moved.
Sean moves,
I'll second.
Kathy seconds. Motion and second on the table. Discussion.
I would like to have, if the ad doesn't have it updated, I would like it updated from the prior ad, that grader and loader experience is preferred and a CDL is required, because I don't believe that was in any of the ad when I went back to read it.
It says requirements, CDL experience in road and bridge construction and maintenance preferred.
Well, I think we should add
Yeah, that
grader and loader operator experience.
make it a very complete potential
Okay.
applicant. Preferred is the right word, because if you make it mandatory, then you may be scaring away a lot of good applicants.
Exactly. Are we willing to train somebody if they don't have the experience, if there's training out there?
As one voice on the board, I would say yes, absolutely.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Application deadline?
Well, the next meeting is May 11th.
Yeah.
When do you plan on placing it? So we'll be in this weekend, and how many times during the week?
Yeah, what's the logistics of the run here?
That was the next question. I can certainly shoot it off to them this afternoon, with the hopes of getting in for the May 2nd newspaper.
As far out as that?
That's Saturday.
That's Saturday.
They can't
Oh,
do tomorrow.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
Saturdays.
we're at the end of the month.
And then, depending on how many times you run it you're basically only running it for a week.
At an interval, like skip a day,
Well,
run?
no, I'm just saying that because your next select board meeting is the 11th, correct?
I'm just afraid if we made it the 11th as a deadline, will we have enough for that meeting to review?
Right, because you're only gonna put it in, what, 3 times maybe?
If we wanted to run it next Saturday,
Yep.
do you think you get more people on Friday or Saturday that see it?
I can do Saturday, Friday, Saturday.
Foreman Hayes is back on, and in the saddle again on Monday, is that correct?
The 11th,
Oh, that far out?
yeah.
So we won't have a chance to screen any applicants on the equipment.
Mhm.
Draft.
Second meeting in May.
That's 3
No,
weeks.
it's June 1st, and we don't
Nope,
want to
not
wait
yet, I can phone you.
till then, but I would,
This person.
I wait. I think May 11th, but we may have to have a special meeting between now and June 1st so that we can review the applications and decide who's gonna do the interviewing. If we're going to, my suggestion is, if we're gonna appoint a road commissioner at the May 11th meeting, it should be the foreman and the road commissioner and possibly a select board member that does the interviewing.
The equipment checkout, you mean?
Yeah, I guess if that's what we're gonna do, yep. Wade, we updated the ad to include, grader and loader operator experience preferred.
Okay. Good idea.
So we're just trying to figure out when we want the applications back, if we want them by May 11th, but that doesn't give anybody time to review them, which would be our next meeting, or how we,
Right, I think we should at least post for 2 weeks.
okay.
Alright, so I'm hearing a due date of May 18th.
May 18th as a due date?
That would work, I would think.
Okay, So if she gets it in this weekend, next weekend, that would be 3 weekends that we would have it in the Caledonian. And then we would have it on, well, you'll post it on the VLCT website, correct?
Yes.
So that would be 3 weeks, well, 2 full weeks there.
I'm just playing the logistics out. We're meeting Monday, the 11th,
Yep.
and we're talking
Investments, yeah.
applicant deadline the 18th. Yeah.
And we don't have a meeting till the 1st. I guess it doesn't really,
Sort of a long time to wait.
it's a long time to wait, but
Yeah.
Could we not discuss in an executive session after the May 27th meeting?
I was wondering
I
that,
was just gonna suggest that
Yeah.
too, Will.
Sorry to interrupt.
but we'll be
No,
in the
that's a good
gym,
idea.
so,
Or,
we'll have to finagle that.
or if you want Jim and Paul to do it before. I can change the meeting till 7. You guys could meet at 6. Or unless you only need a half an hour.
I don't think we need a full hour.
Unless
What if
you,
we were to meet at
you
5:30?
could meet at 5:30.
Wade, Deb has made arrangements for the Town Investment Fund meeting on Wednesday, the 27th at 6 PM. This would take place in the gym, the school gym auditorium. So the question right now is whether we should try to plan an executive session with the foreman, maybe around 5:30. Is that something you could swing? This would be a half an hour before the actual investment meeting.
Yeah, I can make that work.
Beauty.
What date is that again?
May 27.
It's a Wednesday.
Actually, no, I won't be there at all. I'll be gone the 27th. Sorry, the 27th through the 29th, emergency managers meeting.
You want to do the 26th? I can move it, yeah.
Okay, hang on. Can you move your availability to the 26th? May 26th, Tuesday?
Yeah, I could do the 26th. Not at night because we leave the 26th. That's the problem.
Well, if that's the case, can we
Do something.
do something the week after between the 18th and the 22nd? What day works for you that we could meet for half an
That
hour?
week I'm pretty open.
So Kathy, you're suggesting we'll keep the 27th, but try to do a employee screening meet sometime the week of the 18th?
Yes.
I would say do it up here, because the boys are on 410s.
So the 18th to the 21st.
Yeah, I would say have them do here. And then if you guys want to get together and, do you want Jim to screen them first and then you guys meet? Or are you gonna look at them first and then?
I think we should look at them
Yeah, I
all.
thought you were gonna email them to us like last time. so-
But then I'll gather them like I have in the past, distribute them on the 18th. And then whenever you want to have a conversation about them,
I think we should all review them and then reach out to Jim at the same, he can be part of the meeting and then we decide which ones to interview.
So do you want to do that on the 18th?
They should all be in by the 18th.
they will all
so
be
it should be.
18th. So you basically just have an executive session meeting.
Review
Review
resumes,
resumes.
think it through, see who we want to screen.
And then that would give Jim Tuesday to start.
All right. Wade, are you available then Monday, the 18th, 6 o'clock?
Yep.
All right.
Does that work for you, Will?
Sounds like we have an agreement on the process. All right. Just in the interest of completeness, Will, I never heard the thesis for a 2-person road crew. What was the thinking behind that?
It wasn't a permanent 2-person road crew, it was just a temporary solution, essentially saying, Jim essentially meant it as in, yes, we would like to have another member of the road crew, but because we're no longer in winter maintenance mode, it's not as essential to have that 3rd person. So he just kind of meant that more as, hey, don't feel the need to rush this if it's not a priority, or if you have other priorities.
Yeah, I think he said we could manage for a while.
Yeah.
And that would give us, hopefully we could have somebody on by the first part of June and then they'd have 3 people that could do road maintenance for the summer.
Plus you're crushing this year too.
Right.
Yeah, plus Jim is in training, so that takes him out of the picture, 1 day a week.
But I mean, even if you meet on the 18th and then you, don't hire well, you don't offer the job until the 1st of June, depending on, who can come in to do your, and then it's gonna be a week or 2 before I get a drug test. So it may be July 1st before the person's on board.
Because the other thing with the 2 people was, as far as grading goes, grading is going to be his main task between now and June. Obviously, God forbid another weather disaster. And that tends to be more of an even numbered job. You have one person operating the grader, one person operating the loader. A third person is kind of like the odd person out there kind of doing other odd jobs at the same time. So if you had a 4-person crew, then you could have a crew of 2 doing another job and a crew of 2 doing the grading. So the extra person wouldn't, it's not that they'd be in the way or be dead weight, but they wouldn't be as valuable as another 2 people or so on and so on.
All right, so I think I've got a clear picture. Anyway, any more discussion or questions?
Yeah, you go first.
I was gonna say, do you want the ad run 6 times?
Is that necessary?
We usually do it 5 to 6 times, yeah. We
Okay.
need to hit it more than just the weekend. So I'll talk to the paper and figure out when their circulation is higher.
Yeah, 6 times max, how's that?
Yeah, okay.
And otherwise, at your discretion for best impact.
And we're all square on who's collecting the applications and passing them out to us.
I will collect them and I will distribute them to the 6 of you on the 18th of May.
But they are all gonna be,
They all come to me.
Okay, they come to town clerk
Town clerk
at Waterford. Okay.
okay.
All right, did you catch that, Wade?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. So, any more questions or concerns? Discussion? I'm hearing none. Call the question then. All those in favor of the motion to run the advertisement for a road crew position a maximum of 6 times in the newspaper, presumably the Caledonia Record. Resumes going to the town clerk,
VLCT. And
VLCT, Facebook,
V-Trans.
V-Trans. Yeah, so we'll spread our net wide. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, here's the ayes have it. The ayes do have it. 5-0.
Is that it?
Thank you, lady and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Make a motion.
But,
Let
let me
me
just,
have any more?
no, but I just want to say, since I've asked Sean, put it on the record, no further feedback from H. Danson yet, but Sean's working on that. It's in progress.
Okay.
All right, motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Kathy
I'll second.
moves, Sean seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? There we are. The ayes have it.
Thank
Thanks, Wade. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks all, take care.
Thank
Yeah.
You too. Bye-bye.
We adjourned at 12:17. Let me turn this off.
You good?
Thanks.
Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody.
You too.
I'll do it.